Hey, we were not supposed to be recording tonight. This is what God has said.
Nah, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to
I'm
hear that.
trying to tell you,
That's
God's like,
somebody hating because we hit 100. That's somebody
that's
hating because
beef.
we hit
That's the
100.
beef. That's beef. Niggas beefing with us because we coming for that
Uh
ass.
huh. Uh huh. Pause.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Y'all
somebody
niggas
hating on us for that.
get a life. Y'all be killing me with this Paul shit.
That's somebody hating. Somebody didn't
Do
want us to
y'all
be
now?
great.
You know what I got beef with? Motherfuckers that act like 4th of July been since the 1st of June. Like what the fuck? Like save the fireworks for the 4th, please. It sounds like World
You
War
know they
Three
can't wait.
outside.
You know they cannot wait.
I was like, goodness gracious. And then here's the thing. Here's the thing. They don't ever stop. Like, the 4th of July will come and go tomorrow, and this is going to happen for at least another 2 weeks. I remember we went to South Carolina one year. We came home. Our had a whole hole, an entire bullet hole, burnt through the hood from a shell casing that had gone up. And that's why I tell people, stop shooting your guns in the air, because what go
Stop shooting in the air, man. They come down somewhere. I'll
what
never
go up must
understand
come
it.
down. I got beef with shit like that. That's the type of shit I be beefing about. But for me, I don't know. I've never really had like so for to me the definition of beef is like literally kind of like what Biggie said. Like I hate you that much. I can't tolerate you, stand you, deal with you, see you, kick it with you, skate with you, nothing. That much that when I see you, I'm willing to go head to head, toe to toe. I'm gonna take you off the map. I had an issue with one of my friends, other friends, behind how they had kind of did her. And I remember telling somebody, I was like, I don't fuck with that bitch, and if I see her, I would trip her up in traffic. And meant every word I said. Because I was like, I didn't like the way she moved. That was some weird shit. Like that was funny style behavior. Like if I'd have seen her, it would have been on site. Like with no problems. Like we would have been going for it. But that was probably about a good 15 plus years ago. Like I've grown since this growth. Like now, I don't have the energy to be beefing with nobody because I feel like when you beef with somebody, that's a constant battle. Like these niggas with their ops and how they gonna slide on their block. Like every time you see somebody, it's a problem. Or this somebody or this person. It's a problem. Man, that's got to be
Right.
a miserable ass life to feel like every time you see somebody, it's like on sight. You ready to pull your gun out. You after their family. You at their neck. Like, no. Like, who wants to do that? Like, the hood definition, the slang, as they say, slang term, it's a complaint or argument or dispute. That's so dumbed down.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so
way
dumbed down.
yeah,
Like,
that's way too light. That's way
I
too
got
light.
I got a number of complaints about the people in my life right now, but it ain't beef.
Right.
I'm not that mad to where I'm like, yeah, I ain't fucking with you. Like, I might put you on timeout, but I ain't beefing with nobody hard enough to be like even people that I have, in the last couple of years up until late, been like, you know what, that relationship ain't aligning. I don't really mess with that person like that. We're not on the same page. It's never no hate though. It's never no like animosity. I'm never giving that too much energy. I'm just gonna be like quietly move you out the way. But I'm a Taurus, right? So one thing Taurus are good doing is they will cut you off silently. Like, so people probably beefing with me because I done just dipped on their ass and gave them no explanation for why. Like, I will cold stop talking to you.
Right.
I'm gonna leave you right where you got me weird at. Then you move funny, you act funny. I'm gonna move funny right on around you. Like, I have never had the type of situation where I'm like real live beefing with somebody, as they would say. Like, to where I carry a gun when I see him. I'm pulling my gun out on him type shit. No, ain't nobody in this world ever been that important. Cause you gotta be an important ass motherfucker to beef with somebody that kind of hard on a
What you
regular
mean by
basis.
important?
Like that takes a lot of your brain capacity. That takes a lot of mental space. That takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of your emotional, like wherewithal. Like that's a lot of hate. To me, beef is like literally real, live, every day, all the time, no nonstop hate. You gotta really hate a motherfucker all day, every day to beef with somebody like that. It's nonstop. It's constant. You do you know people that say they got beef like constantly talking about a person, always bringing that shit up. Every time they see him, they riled up by a person. It's nothing ever nice. Like somebody can be like, oh, so and so, hey, fuck that nigga. When I see that nigga, I shoot that nigga. What?
Right. It
Who
does.
wants to do that? Like, who takes up that much of your time, that much of your
So
energy?
somebody who you feel that kind of way towards.
What can like listen? All right. Let me ask you? What can somebody do to make somebody feel that way towards them?
There's a couple. There's like three people I feel that way towards. Three people living I still feel that way towards.
Like,
Two
what can
stories I
they do?
can't tell. Two stories I can't
See,
tell. Cause
see,
for other people's for other people's privacy and stuff and other people's safety, there's two stories I can't tell, and they keep me out of jail. That's another reason why I can't tell one of those stories.
I mean, that's on the verge of that crash out shit we was talking about.
It is. It is. It's very much on that verge. Like I said, while I can't necessarily tell you what they did, what I can tell you is we've had conversations about what I'm not willing to crash out over and what I am willing to crash out over. And
Yeah.
they have crossed the line where I'm willing to crash out if the moment presents itself and everything lines up. Like and no, I don't think about them every day. I honestly, they don't cross my mind until somebody brings them up or until I know they might be in the same space as me or any of my loved ones. Then it's like, all right, so how am I going to
It's
play this?
yeah. See, and
How am I going to play this?
it sounds so different. Like I live to annoy somebody that I know don't like me. Like you looking for me to react, so I'm gonna act like you don't exist. And I know that burning. I know that burn motherfuckers up when
Not
people act like
everybody.
they don't exist. Shit.
Not everybody.
Nobody likes to be ignored.
Again, not everybody. Some people don't care. Some people prefer that you ignore them. Some people prefer that you ignore them.
Nah,
Like me
see,
personally, ignoring me not gonna bother me. If me and you having a problem and you ignore me, that's not gonna take no sweat off my brow. You doing me a
uh,
favor because now I get to go ahead and go past and do whatever I gotta do
see,
without
that's
worrying about anything from you.
I feel
I'm
like
not
that's one
worrying about
sided beef
anything
though.
from you.
That's a
Huh?
one sided beef. That's a one sided beef. That's why that don't bother you because you can you don't you're not beefing with that person like they beefing with you.
No, even if I'm beefing with that person, I don't care if they ignore me. Ignoring me doesn't bother me. I'm not the only person that's way, but ignoring me is not the way to hurt my feelings.
Well, I mean,
Because
maybe
it's nothing going on. Because if you ignore me, what am I going to do? Keep trying to reach out to you?
I mean, then why you beefing with a person? What's the
Because they
beef?
did something for us to beef about. They did something for me to beef about.
But
Like
so
if
here's my thing.
let's so
No, here's my
let's
thing.
make it
You
on a
beefing
micro
with a
scale.
person. You beefing with a person. Why not just address it and check it? That's my thing. This is why I don't understand beef because
Clearly addressing it and checking it is not simple enough. Clearly, this is
oh,
not something that me and another person can talk out.
I,
Because anything that me
see.
and somebody can talk out doesn't have to be beef. There's certain things we
So
can't talk about. There's
right,
certain things we can't talk
but you
out.
can let a motherfucker know. Hey, look, I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. Stay out of my way. I'm gonna stay out of your way. But you don't gotta give that person no more energy. Like, how is that
Yeah,
beef?
I hear you.
Like, like
I hear you.
I done told you I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. Like, stay out of my way. I'm gonna stay out your way. We good, but we ain't good. So what's the beef about? That's always my question. What's the beef about? Yeah, you can't like for you. What you said was there's two situations where you can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it.
No, I said I can't talk
So
about it.
okay, you can't talk about it, but you're not doing nothing about it neither.
I said I can't talk about it.
But you can't do nothing about it though, neither, right?
I said I can't talk about it.
So that's why I understand beef because people got they mad about some shit they not gonna do nothing about. They can't do nothing about. They won't do nothing about.
you,
They can't
I
talk
don't know
about.
why you
So
ignoring the subtext in what I just said. I don't know why. I don't
listen,
know why.
and I don't know why people be beefing. Like that's my thing. I don't understand the energy behind beefing if you're not gonna deal with the situation. That's all I'm saying. That's my interpretation of beef.
Not
Why
talking
not
it
beef?
out is.
If
Not
I
talking
gotta
it
beef
out
with a
is not
person,
that we're not dealing with it. Just
if
because
I
we
gotta
ain't
beef
talking
with a
about it,
person,
don't mean that ain't nothing being done about it.
I don't have that kind of beef with a person. I just don't. I don't. I mean, I just think about
And
kind of
that's
like Myra
good.
said. I don't give nobody that kind of energy because I be feeling like people want that kind of energy. They want something to be able to be like, yeah, that motherfucker did it, blah blah woo woo. No, don't have my name
Y'all
in my
give people
mouth.
too much credit sometimes with that whole, oh yeah,
No,
they want that kind of energy. They
not at
want you to be
all.
upset. No,
But
because
I
some
mean, if you
people
think
forget
about it,
because
if you
when
think about this whole op thing, right? If you think about this whole op thing, the whole op thing
that's
is
different.
it's not.
Ops
It's
is
a beef.
different.
That's a
No,
beef.
yeah. Yeah,
That's
but
a
that's not
beef.
about but that's not about energy. That's literally about survival. You have to worry about that person killing you. That's different.
A lot of times, yes, but where did that come from? What are y'all beefing about? What is the reason why you want to kill me? That's why I said to me,
Usually
beef is
because
something
somebody else
serious.
got killed. That's usually how our
Okay,
business start. You killed
that's
my
our
homie,
business.
brother, cousin,
That's
whatever.
so
So
that's our business. But
or you
how is that
cost
a
me
beef?
money. What do you mean? How isn't it a beef?
You cost me money. You beefing with somebody about costing you money, and you just can go to that
Depending
person
on how
and
much
you owe
money.
me money.
You owe me money, you cost me money is two different things.
I
You owe
mean,
me money if I gave you money and you didn't give it back. But if you cost me business money, like if you did something to my business that cost me a lot of money,
mm,
you're not gonna give me the money because I come and ask you for it. You probably
so
sabotage me on purpose.
you gonna beef with a person behind that?
Just like people say, don't play with my significant other and don't play with my money. That's the same thing.
And again, see, we be having these
Those are
conversations about
things to
stuff
beef
that
behind.
don't. That
Those are things to beef behind. If you do something to my wife, oh, the
I don't
beef
be
could be
beefing.
forever. If you do something to my wife, the beef could be forever.
I mean,
I ain't
I
even gonna hold
guess.
you. Myra said most
I
beefs
guess.
involve money and love. I agree, bro. I agree. I 100% agree. Because I'll give you a small micro beef that I have. It's been settled, so I can speak on
And he
this one.
said money and love, right? I ain't hear nothing about sliding on the op block. I ain't hear nothing about that.
No,
That's some hood nigga shit. Like that ain't beef
yeah,
to me.
yeah, it is. No, it's still beef. It's still beef. He said most. That's not all. And you're gonna have beef with somebody that you think is gonna kill you. Again, that's survival. So yes, I would have beef with somebody who's endangering my life. Yeah. And if I can't get you, I will go get somebody else if I'm living that life. That's why that op stuff work like that. That's why I'm not a person walking around talking about I have ops
Yeah, I
because
don't have no
ops is
ops.
completely different. I have to dedicate myself to your destruction if you're my op because you're gonna get me and I have to get you before you get me. Totally different situation.
I mean,
Totally different
I don't got
situation.
no ops. Probably people think probably I'm people op, but I don't got no
Yeah,
ops.
yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of that, and that's why I said what I said earlier because you do have people who make up beasts in their head. That's
Exactly.
real. That's real.
Exactly. And
There are
that's
people
your
who make
beef.
up beasts in their head.
That's your beef. I don't got nothing to do
Yeah,
with that. Like
yeah,
I said, if I got an issue with somebody, I'm coming at you about that issue. And
yeah.
if you choose to have an issue with me, continuing from it, that's your beef, not mine. That's your
Fact,
cross to bear. So that's
fact.
why I say I don't understand the concept of beef
Shoot.
because I'm gonna be like, what's up? What's up with it? And we're gonna thug it out once. And if you still got a problem after that, that's on you, my guy or my girl, whatever. But I can't say that I have a literal beef with anybody. I don't.
God bless you, because
I
that's the way
might
to
use
be.
the term, oh, I'm beefing with this nigga, but it's a joke to me. It's like I'm
Yeah,
joking. Like
that's why I
oh,
don't use it.
I'm beefing with her right now because this nigga ain't bring me no butter chicken home. And he knew I wanted that shit. We beefing. It's a joke to me. Because all that shit is a joke to me. Like, who came
I
up with this
mean,
shit? Like, to me, that
I'm
beefing really is street shit to me. And I'm not, like, for as much as I grew up in a hood ass area, and I know what niggas beefing look like, that's not my lane. That's not normal people shit. Just be beefing with somebody
no,
over
it's
some shit
not
you're not
just
gonna respect. Like, like I said, I've always been a person that's like, I'm gonna check it, and you gonna either respect it or not. We ain't got rock after that. But whatever you decide to do after I address you about whatever issue I got with you, that's on you. That's your personal internal beef. Don't bring that shit over here. And that's why I say I will smooth ignore people after that. Because if I talk to you about something and you still carrying that on, that's your issue. And if you repeat it, then now we don't got beef. We got a fucking problem. If you do it again, you're a repeat offender. We got a problem. I might just put my hands on you. And that's not a beef. Now I'm gonna bust your ass.
That is a beef. You got that is a beef
Oh.
they started.
To
That is a
me,
beef they started
beef is a continuation of some shit. That's how I see beef. Beef is non-stop. Like I said, what
until it
BB
until
say,
it until it
you gotta
ends.
until
Until it ends. Beefs do end. Beefs do end.
and sometimes people being dead. That's how most beefs
Sometimes,
end.
yes,
Or they end
yes,
up people being adults and saying, you know what we beefing about? What's the
yeah,
beef? What's the problem?
yeah. I'm not saying beefs
Whatever
can't
say,
be
we
resolved.
talk that out. We talk that out. So it's like
Sometimes it don't
either
even be talked out. Sometimes you just realize within yourself, and that person realizes within themselves that it's not worth it, and y'all just stay away from each other. Sometimes people
I
just
just
mutually agree that it wasn't worth it.
yeah, I'm the type of person that's on that wave up front. I guess that's why I don't be having no beef because it don't be worth it. Like I'm sure there's
Be
people that got an
stupid.
issue with me. Like I be like, oh, you still on that? I'm off that. Like I thought that was dead. Like that's a problem for you? Oh well, I don't know what to tell you. Like my bad. You mad about that still? I was over that shit way back then, way back when.
Facts.
I just don't. I got so much other shit to concern myself with. I don't got time to be holding grudges. Like again,
Oh no,
the
I
people
mean,
used to say I used to hold a grudge, right? And when I
hmm
say hold a grudge, it just would be like, again, I see a person, they see me, they speak, I look them dead in their face and want to speak to them. I walk right
right.
past them. That's why I say I act like a person don't exist, and that burn people up because they feel like I'm being disrespectful. Nah, I told you I don't fuck with you, so that means I ain't talking to you, I ain't kicking it with you, I ain't skating with you, I ain't nothing with you. Like, so you beefing with me now because I made it very clear to you I don't fuck with you. Stay out of my way. I'm gonna stay out of yours. But you gonna make me address you. Nah, watch this. So that beef be on. That be on one side of shit. Like it really be some one side of shit. Cause I don't do that. And if I don't like if I'm like again if I'm on the line with somebody, let's just say that, and then we
Right.
didn't have a conversation, and I'm like, and they speak, I'm like, what up though, and keep it moving.
Right.
And people be hella confused. They be like, but then y'all, yeah. But I said what I had to say. I ain't gonna be rude. I can speak like they speak. I'm gonna speak back. But if I ain't fucking with you, like you done, like you said, you done something that's not to be talked about. I can't get at you like I want to get at you. Don't talk to me. Don't
Yeah.
just
Don't.
don't
Absolutely
don't
don't
say
talk
nothing
to
to
me.
me. Don't say nothing to me. But
Here
to
go Myron
say
stirring. Here go Myron stirring the pot. Are you choosing beef or is it a reaction that's beyond your control? Now I would
and
say.
that's
Now
what I'm
I
saying. That's
hold on, hold
that's a
on.
choice. Definitely a
It
choice.
is. It
Definitely a
is.
choice. And
Beef is
that's one
absolutely
thing
a
I've
choice.
always had in control of. I'm never going to let anybody get me on my body like that. I've only had, and so when I say get me on my body, mean like I get out of character. I put my hands on you, like
That's why I sideways faced you. Never. We're not gonna say
I
never.
don't know. You saw I'm about to say I was about to count how many times somebody had got me
Okay.
out of my body. So it's probably been maybe 2 or 3 times where like it done got physical. Like I done got out of my body. Like I done saw red and blacked out on somebody. It's probably been about maybe 2, 3 times in my entire. I'll say 2, 3 people. Because some people done caught it more than once. But yeah, it's like, but again, no beef on my end. You got an issue with me. So you antagonizing me. So now when I bust your ass, you mad at me still. What the fuck? If you just left me alone, we wouldn't have had no problems. Now you beefing with me because I done beat your ass. I be warning people, leave me the fuck alone. If you just leave me,
Right.
like I tell people, when I leave you alone, it's in your best interest to do the same thing. When I'm not fucking with you,
I
Don't
feel that.
fucking bother me. Like
I
don't
feel
have
that.
my name in your mouth. Don't be running around here asking people why I don't fuck with you, especially if you ain't came and talked to me about none of that.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's why I
That's
say
so
I
childish.
ain't no
That's so
beef with nobody.
stupid.
People might got beefs with me. I might be somebody, but baby, ain't nobody in this world ever been that important to me. Where they ever gonna get that kind of energy out of me to where, like I said, when I see him, hey, sit my gun on the counter, it's in the cup holder, like I'm about to swerve on your ass. No, because for what? And it is funny because I can say like one of the people that literally I done had to go at, it was because I cared too much. Because I'm
Hmm.
like, I love you and you treat me like shit, and it made me so angry that I just couldn't contain my anger anymore because I'm like, why the fuck are you treating me like this?
Mm.
That's like literally, I have never, it's literally probably been, I mean, fights don't count. Like, you go to school, you gonna fight with a nigga, they testing your
Fights
ass.
definitely don't count. Fights definitely don't count.
Fights don't count. But like,
Fights
for
don't
me to
count.
really like,
You could fight with somebody. You could fight with somebody you have no beef with. I fought with
exactly.
friends. I fought
Yeah,
with
I'm
friends.
definitely for friends. I'm definitely,
So
and it's
yeah.
been, all right, we done fought, that's it, that's all. It's over with. Like, we ain't got no beef after that. Now, if you mad because I done boxed your ass, I don't
Shout
know
out
what to
to
tell you.
shout out to cousin Reg. Me and him got stories. Me and him got stories.
We might have to get him on
Between
so you can tell some of them stories.
me and him got stories. We he I told you we mentioned it that episode. I forget which episode it was, but we mentioned that episode where it gets to a certain point where my question is, all right, so you want to fight about it? Like, like once you start getting to a certain level of disrespect and loud with me, the question is, especially if I love you, the question is, all right, are you mad enough to fight about it though?
I mean,
And
listen,
he would, and 9 times out of 10, he'd be like, "Yo, shut up, man. I'm not trying to fight with you." And I'm like,
listen,
"Okay, that's my way of letting you know you're doing too much. If you're not mad, if you're not that mad to where we got to fight about it, then don't let your mouth take you to a place where you're not really ready to go. Because you're saying certain things. Because that if I said to you, you would have already done, either took your shirt off or hiked your shorts up or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm
like what
saying?
Fire said, threw that motherfucker
Um,
shit up.
so that's just my thing. That's my way to diffuse it. Do I want to fight, Cuzzo? Of course not, except for a couple of times. And then we did what we had to do. And like you said, we came back. It really wasn't no beef. We've never genuinely beefed with each other. We had a weird behind fallout where we didn't speak to each other for a few years.
And
But
see, that's what I'm
even
talking about.
that
I'm just not
wasn't
gonna talk to
beef.
you.
Even that wasn't beef. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I feel like he being weird, he probably felt like I was being weird. And so things don't get too crazy. It's just like
Yeah,
he gonna stay in his corner, I'm gonna stay in
stay in
his
mine.
mind. And then we just happened to see each other not too long before actually my wedding. We ran into each
Mm.
other and just pieced it up instantly.
Oh damn, the
You know
beef.
what I'm saying?
Excuse me, the disagreement, the fallouts, because that really ain't beef. Like I said,
Yeah, it's not. Disagreements and fallouts is not beef. It could just
yeah,
literally be like outgrowing each other thing or a misunderstanding thing, or that's not beef. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that earlier. Like people try to make arguments sound like beef or disagreements
but
sound like beef. That's
I
not beef.
I
Beef
just
is
look at
literally
it.
something where you can't, in my opinion, beef is something where you just literally don't, y'all both feel, and because like you said, one side of beefs don't count to me. Beef is where y'all feel like even talking, y'all can't come to be peaceful with each other. Like you said, that energy that's still there, that stuff that's still there, like y'all could never really be, well, not never, but y'all just cannot be peaceful with each other. It's just, oh, even if y'all civil, even if y'all playing nice for now, that's not really how y'all want to get down. What y'all really want to do is get down. Y'all really want to hurt each other, but maybe that's not the place to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe y'all go to church together and y'all know y'all can't box each other head off outside in the sanctuary. So that's not where y'all going to do it. But if the space and opportunity present itself, it might get nasty, whether it's, a war of words for some people or literally hands on. One-sided beefs are real, but I don't count those as beefs. You don't have you can sit there and consider yourself having a beef with me, and I don't have nothing with you, and you made that up in your head. That's fine. That's fine. I don't validate your beef, But if you want to call that beef and tell people that, just make sure you tell people that you have beef with me. Don't tell people we beefing. Do me that favor. Don't tell people we beefing because we not beefing.
Exactly.
Like me
Yeah.
said, I done gave it up. I done addressed it. I done did what I had to did, and I walked away from it. So for me, beefs have to be something that just it's not one of the things you could talk out. It's not one of the things you could walk back. Like I said, if you do something to my family, you can't walk that back with me. You cannot.
Pretty much.
We are dead to each other. And even if you think that you're gonna come back around and try to piece it up, I'm gonna let you know ain't no peace. Ain't no peace. Never. Never. You could never harm my family and come back around and we be cool. Like grade school, all right, you picked on my little brother a little bit. All right, man, we could get over that. Whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You and my cousin got into a fight when y'all was kids. All right, all right, all right, all right. Like you put your hands on my mother, you put your hands on my wife. Peace what? Peace for what? Why would
Yeah.
why would I ever even be civil with you if I don't have to? Like
Yeah.
there's situations and let me be clear. I've said it before and I'll stand on it. Nari is a square. Nari is a square. I grew up in the hood, but I ain't never been in them streets. That's one side of beef on my end.
LCBD.
That's one side of beef on my end. If that's what you want to call it, that's fine. I don't even feel like haggling. If you want to say I got one side of beef, call it one side of beef. That's fine. Um,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, I make it very, very clear, like Mimi said, that like I don't rock with you. Ain't no coming back over on this side. I don't care who's around. If I don't rock with you, it don't even have to be beef. If I don't rock with you and you come into my sphere and you like, hey Nari, what's up? I'm gonna look dead at your hand like you stupid. Like,
Get that shit
man,
off.
listen, there's been times I've literally slapped people's hands away. Like, you insulted me by sticking your hand out. You insulted me by sticking your hand out because there's no way you think you can violate my people and then come back over and parlay with me. We don't have to be ops. We don't have to be lifelong enemies. We just could never be cool. That's all. I'm
That
not
bullshit
looking for
ass.
you nowhere. I'm not coming after you. You're safe. You're safe. That whatever it is, that's fine. It's just that me and you can't uh friendly coexist or even cordially coexist. We just coexist. That's it. I see you, you see me. That's all. Stay over there though. If you speaking to my peoples, that don't mean you could speak to me. You know what I'm saying? Because we see them type situations all the time. You and somebody don't get along, y'all got mutual friends. I'm not the person telling my friends they can't be friends with y'all or none of that. Um,
Yeah,
you
I'm not
slap
that
my
type of
hand away,
person
we got a
either.
duel after that, Myron. Cool, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
He said we
I'm
got a duel.
I'm perfectly
It's
cool with that.
hilarious.
I'm perfectly cool with that. However you want to handle it. However you want to handle it. Because if I slapped your hand away, I'm willing to slap more than just your hand. I ain't gonna lie to
Pretty
you.
much. Pretty much. I'm willing to go on further with it, to be honest with you.
If I slapped your hand away, I'm definitely willing to slap more than your hand. So if we got a duel after that, then mission accomplished.
Me and my hand.
I got what I wanted out of it. But
Listen.
no, there's three people in my entire life. I would say lifetime I've beefed with five people, but three people in my entire life. And like I said, two of them were absolutely it took time. It took hey yo, pause. I don't know what you paused, but whatever. Um it took work and it took intervention. But those, like I said, beef can be settled. Beef sometimes can be settled and it can be
Yeah.
squashed.
And see, that's what
It,
I
it,
said
it's, it's
earlier.
it's it's possible. It's very possible. It's very possible. But I agree with you both in that it's a choice. So when I say there's two people I beef with currently, oh, it's my choice. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, life has forced me and the circumstances, da 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 da. Da. No, I choose for it to stay up with them. I choose for it to stay up with them because I just 100% believe that they are people I can't be around. That I'm not even. It's not even smart for me to be around. Understand what I'm saying? Like when you talk about CU and ICU, I can tell that that's not a one-sided thing.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna keep my distance, and hopefully they continue to keep their distance because I see it ending bad. And the problem with me is I'm perfectly fine with being the person who makes it end bad for them.
I used to
I'm
be that
perfectly
person.
fine with it. If I slap your hand, I'm definitely willing to slap more than that. How is that a pause? What else are we? What are you talking? No, you being a freak. That's dittiness on you, Myron. Because I don't know what else you talking about
What?
slapping. If I don't know what else you talking about slapping, that's crazy. No, never in the history has a man ever said I'm gonna slap a man something else. No, no, that's on you, Myron. That's on you, Myron. Did he free and you wildin'?
Well, what you
Did he beat the
said
charges
was
and you wildin'? Yeah, if I slap your hand away, I'm definitely willing to slap more than
but
that.
you didn't say if a dude stick his hand out and I slap your hand away. What you said was if you
I
stick
said,
your hand up. You didn't say you wasn't specific about gender.
oh,
So see,
nah, here.
this is why y'all need to
So
cut
now I
that
slap. So
ball
now I
shit
slap.
out.
So now I fight. No, no, no. So now I slap women.
Oh, so let's talk about it. You
So now I
want
slap women.
you no, let's talk
So
about it. You want
now
to
I'm
go
threatening. Now I'm threatening to slap women. Now I'm threatening to
let's
slap women. Come on, y'all not
are you
gonna take it out of
tripping?
context with
No,
me.
no, no, no. But you do understand
Am
a
I?
lot of
Am I threatening
times.
to slap women?
No, but you do
Come on,
understand a lot of
y'all not gonna make
times
the joke with me
men
outside of my context, man. I ain't
men
say men. I
will
said me. I didn't say men. I said me, just like you said, right? I didn't say men. I didn't speak for men. I spoke for
but
me.
again, there are men out here that beef
I
with
ain't got
women.
nothing to do with them. I ain't got nothing to do with
But
them.
again,
Those are men I slapped too.
not read. But this goes back to what I said. This is why you have to be specific because people will take the context and make it what they want it to be based on
And
what you
that's what
said.
he did. That's what he did. He
Exactly.
got on
So
some free shit. Cause that's that no, y'all not gonna put that bit on me. Not when people know me. Y'all know I don't be slapping no women.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he meant slapping women per se,
He
not read.
he thought he meant it
Now,
like men. Cause even if it's a woman, he wouldn't have said pause. If we talking about another gender, he wouldn't have said pause. He said pause because he knew I was talking about a man.
what, what do
So
men
he
do?
thought about what else you gonna slap on a man. That's
Because
what he's doing.
men slap women on the ass, right?
What?
Men slap women's asses, right? You
Yeah,
say he's being
he's
free,
talking about a
right?
man. He's talking about me
But
doing that
you
to a
were
man.
specific. You
I
said if
don't
you
have
stick
to
your
be.
hand
Even
out.
it, I don't have to be.
Hey, guess what? Y'all
He's
not about to beef. Y'all
that's
not about
why
to
he
beef about
said
this.
pause.
Hey, guess
That's
what?
why he said pause. If it's
Guess
about a
what?
woman, would he have said
Y'all not
pause?
about to beef about this. Y'all not about to beef about this.
Ain't nobody beefing.
Y'all not about
Good
to beef
job.
about this
Good one. Good
dumbass
one.
shit.
Good one. Good one. Good
Y'all
one.
not about to beef about
Good
this
one.
dumbass shit. It's
Good
stupid.
one. Good one.
That
Ain't no
false
ain't,
shit.
ain't, ain't no
I
beef.
be
Ain't no
like,
beef. I'm
what y'all
Paul's Pierce.
pausing for? What
I'm
y'all
Paul's
pausing
Pierce. Y'all
for?
gotta live with it. I'm Paul's Pierce. Y'all gotta live with it.
It's ridiculous. Like, I'm
Paul's
starting to
Revere.
wonder. Starting to
Starting to
wonder,
wonder
like,
what? Starting to wonder what?
what's the pause about? It gives homophobic.
All right, now we reaching. Now
Because
we in that
y'all, no,
territory.
no,
Now we in
no,
that territory of
no,
reaching, man. Now we
no.
go from
Because
jokes to
why
now we go from
everything
jokes to
gotta be a
homophobic.
pause? Why everything gotta be a
Now
pause?
we go from
Everything
jokes to
isn't meant
homophobic,
to
man.
be
All right,
everything. And
blood.
this is the same thing with beef. Everything
All
ain't
right,
meant to
blood.
be what other people want to make it. It's not that serious. So to me, when y'all
All
be hitting
right.
that pause shit all the time, I'll be like, what are we pausing about?
So
What's
because
the
you don't
fuck?
like it now, it's homophobic.
No, I be like, no, I said some people would hit on it as homophobic, is what I'm saying. I've heard people say, oh, niggas that do that pause shit all the time, they must be gay. I've never said that.
I've heard people say that all the time. You just said it's giving. What did you mean by that?
Because that's what people say. It's giving gay. They say that's giving homophobic.
We're not talking about what
I
people
didn't say
said.
that.
You just said
No. Now, we're not about to beef about that neither. What I said
I
was
ain't
a
beefing.
lot
I
of
ain't
people,
beefing.
for me, I just think it's childish. If you want my honest opinion, I think it's
And
childish.
I'll take that
So
because definitely childish. I'm definitely
I
childish.
don't care about the other
I'm
shit. Like
definitely childish.
that's other people's commentary on it. I I just think it's childish because I don't think everything deserves a pause. Now there's certain things where I'll be like, whoa, pause on that. But sometimes it's like, why
Yeah,
you
it's definitely childish. It's definitely
not
childish.
pausing on that? I'm confused in it. Like, but
Definitely childish.
anyway, so looking up the terms that try to fail some more shit, to have a grudge or start one with another person. That's what I said. Like, you done started a whole beef with me. I don't know nothing about. What is we beefing for? And it said originally a disagreement or a feud.
No, sir. The beef
I
is not
mean,
on. No, sir.
the beef is on good.
No, sir.
A problem, a fight, or argument. See, to me, those are
Yeah,
really
no.
basic
That's
things.
underselling
Like,
it. That's
yeah,
underselling it. Because you
I
can
don't
fight some
understand.
like we just explained. We fought people we friends with and cool with,
Yeah,
and
for
then just
sure.
that after, what I'm saying, whoever get knocked down first, all right, that's it. You pick them up, you shake hands. So that's not.
Yeah,
It's
I
too
mean,
loosely, but
I
that's
got
slang
tons of
for you,
blows for
right?
people. Yeah, I
Slang
got
is
tons of
slang is
blows for
loosely
people.
defined.
So I be
Slang is
like,
loosely defined. So
I mean, and I think that's the thing. Like having beef with somebody is really kind of subjective to me. It's like it's really all about what what you want to
same, Marvin.
carry.
Same, Marvin.
I can't even see none of the chat honestly. Ever since the jump restarted the live, I ain't
Yeah,
never
so
seen it.
I had to pull up YouTube so I could see the live chat
That's
because
crazy.
yeah, it froze. Technology trying to kill us tonight, man.
It's never our friend.
Trying
Yeah,
to
I just
talk us
was
trying to talk us out of trying to talk us out of pod, but I refuse.
it's
I
all good.
refuse. I came to pod. You hear me? I came to pod.
And but yeah, I don't know. The beef thing.
But I'm gonna say, even as a person who's, like I said, still has two outstanding ones, I absolutely advocate for you not to have one. I absolutely advocate for you to make better choices than me.
I mean,
Don't be coach on that tight time. Let it go. If you can work it out, work it out. If you can't, walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, if it's and I really don't think that beefing is worthwhile unless somebody's safety is really up in the air. Like, I think
but then
that's
at
the
that
only
point,
time
is it really a beef or is it a concern? Like, see, this is why I don't let
it,
people
it
use
it could be
those
either one.
terms
It could be
because
either one.
for me, if it's
It
about
depends on what you're
safety,
willing to do.
if it's
It
about
depends on how you
safety,
feel about it.
then I don't just have a issue with you. Now I have a concern. Like if I got a fear for my safety, it's not a beef. It's a concern. Like now I gotta be worried about my life or someone else's life. No, now no, we have to take this to another level. Like that's not a beef to me. Like
It all depends on how you want to take it. Because if it's a concern, like let's say, okay, you feel that you and somebody, that somebody is angry enough with you to where you feel personally unsafe, like you feel like they might try to do something to you, like they
yeah, that's
might
not
bring
a
you harm.
beef.
What's your next step?
I'm gonna make sure I'm safe. Like, first of all, because I guess I'm different, right? So if I was the average female that doesn't know how to protect themselves, I'm just gonna say that.
No, we just
I
gonna talk about you. You who
oh
know how to protect yourself. What would you
then
do?
if it's that serious, I'm removing myself from the situation altogether. Like if that means I gotta leave the residence or the place where I'm
Okay.
at or whatever. Um, my 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 pistol always packed. Like if I gotta let you know, nigga, I will shoot your ass. If I feel like I am threatened, I will make it very clear. You might want to back up, or I'm gonna make sure I back you up. Like I'm quick to let somebody know if I don't feel comfortable. That's cool. But again, most of the time, especially after that situation I had with dude rear-ended me, and I had to
Mm-hmm.
brandish my weapon on him, I've learned like sometimes when
Mm-hmm.
you in that like just go ahead and remove yourself from the situation because shit get ugly real fast. And I think that's why I don't like to quote unquote beef or argue or fight with people because I know I go from 0 to 100 real quick. And it's like once I'm turned up, it's to the max. Like I can't dial any of that back. And that's probably a lot of the reasons why I don't like to have beefs with people because it's never pretty on my part. Like it's always nasty. Like I say things that I shouldn't say. I do things that I shouldn't do. I did some wild shit to art one time. Like, I was like, oh, you done pissed me off? Yeah. I literally, all your hibachi going on the floor. You wanted this for lunch tomorrow? You don't got no lunch for tomorrow, nigga. And I
Dang.
opened the door and called the dog upstairs so the dog can eat it. That's why I don't like to beef with people because it is ridiculous. Like, why you like this? Why are you like this? So I don't beef with people because I don't know how to, with all due respect. So, but if I'm in a situation where I'm not safe, I'm gonna either remove myself from that situation or I'm gonna make it so that I'm gonna be safe, or you know that you probably not safe. Yeah. So, but again, I know I'm different from a lot of people. Like, don't a lot of shit scare me or move me. Like, I didn't have physical altercations with my dad. Like, for feeling disrespected. Like, who throwing hands with their father? Not a normal person. Like, not a normal person. Like, you ain't normal neither, nigga. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, most people be like appalled that their parents are doing or saying whatever. Not me. Like, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you how appalled I am. And I learned at a very early age, me me having a dispute or argument or holding a grudge, it's very nasty. It's nasty work. And I just don't want to engage in it because it's never good for the other person. I am far from bothered, but I will do things to bother the hell out of you.
Mara said what you did was way out of pocket. I agree.
And
Mhm.
we still together. That nigga knew I was
Facts.
crazy. Like, I was
Facts.
like, bro, you knew I was nuts. Like, why? And that's the thing about like people. You provoke people. Why? Like, and you beefing with somebody, y'all going back and forth, y'all having an argument. Why are you provoking somebody when you know you can't handle the shit that they gonna bring? That's what I never understand about beefs. You're
I don't understand
provoking
it neither.
somebody and you can't handle what they're gonna bring. So why would you even
For some odd
try?
reason, they think they can.
No, and then you learn real quick, and then you like, whoa, how did we get here? Cause of your
Right.
ass. Cause of your ass. When you should have
Right.
just left me the fuck alone when I told you to. When
Right.
I told you, hey, look, go ahead. Cause like I said, one of the altercations, I look, my slightly evolved self, I was like, hey yo, because what did I always say this. It's three reasons that I'm gonna put my hands on somebody without cause or pause. If you spit on me, if you try to choke me, and you hit me in my fucking face. That's it. There's no saving you. So I warned him. I was like, hey, you might want to back up. You spitting on me. Oh, they doubled down. Stacked up. Use all of the hard syllables. And asked me what the fuck was I gonna do about it.
That's always like you got to be ready to die behind that. Like no
You
no
gotta
no
be ready to
no
die.
exaggeration. I ain't gonna lie. No exaggeration. When
You
you
gotta be
get
ready
this
to
close
die.
to somebody and you say fuck you gonna do about it, you gotta be ready to die behind that. Because you thinking fight and you don't know what they thinking.
Nope.
You
Not at
thinking
all.
fight, they might be thinking kill. Like honestly. Like once I truly believe that, and I also believe that about spitting on people. I feel like if you purposely spit on somebody, you gotta be willing to die behind that.
I'm trying to tell
Um,
you. If you
it's
like
not
come
many
to
more
spit on me,
things.
nah,
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta
not
go.
many more things that's more like intentionally disrespectful. Like I don't find worth in you as a human, um, to do to a person. Like I actually, we could come back from a slap. We can't come back from you spitting on me. Like you slap me, can scrap it out. I got, whatever, whatever. You spit on me. I want you to see. I want you to find out if Tupac really in heaven. Like
Bury me in G. Oh my
you,
god. Yeah, nah, I don't know.
like
I
that's
don't
one of them
know.
things I just can't take. I'm with you on that. Like, Last time somebody spit on me, I can't tell you what I did. I could just tell you it was three people pulling me towards a wall and people standing over that person. That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you, yeah, so after he did that, I threw a left and then I don't remember.
I don't listen. I'm gonna tell you, and with that
I,
situation,
I don't remember.
it was like it wasn't until and my you can if you can see my nose still fucked up. It wasn't until I felt the blood running down my knuckles from hitting this person in the side of their face, and I kept like hitting their earring. I was like, yo, I'm wild. What the fuck is going on here? I was like, get away from me because I'm literally trying to kill you right now. Get away from me. It was bad. It was bad. I just was like, I mean, full on
You just can't spit on
headlocks.
people,
Just
man.
boom, boom, just go
You
for it. I was like,
just can't spit on
it,
people, man.
you just cannot.
It's
Like,
it's
there's
it's it's,
there's just some
it's
things
I,
you
I
gotta do.
think the dumbest things you can do in life is spit on somebody, ask them what the fuck they gonna do, or tell them do it then, do it then, do it then.
Hey, and
I
it
think
was
those are
like,
three dumbest things you can do. I think those are
it
the
was,
three dumbest things you can do. Like every single time I see a woman hit on a man, and then he be like, "Yo, you gonna make me?" And she start to hit me then, or do it then. I stand there like, is he gonna do it?
well,
And if he do it, then I'm gonna just be like, and walk off, and
I would
walk
tell
off.
people stop inviting that ass
You
woman.
bought that cash money,
Stop
cash
inviting
money.
that.
Oh no. Cool out, Myron. Myron said you starting to sound like Fat Joe with the stories. Don't do my sis like that, dog. Don't do my
Oh
sis like that.
God.
Because Fat Joe a notorious liar. He lived to lie. He lived to lie. That's all he do now.
You know what's sad? I wish I could say I wasn't
That's all
lying on
he
some of
do.
this shit. I wish I could say I was lying. Like
That's
it
all
like
that nigga do.
now Ree know who the story is about,
I do.
and I wish I could say I was lying because
I wish you could say you was lying too.
it's actually very dreadful because that's a person you care about. You know, that's like family. You don't want to do that to
Yeah,
family.
you don't want to
But
do that to folks you
I
love.
do find that family are the main ones that will
They
fucking set you
try.
against them.
That's a fact.
They will try the fuck out of you. And then when you act crazy, they like, why you acting like that? Why you make me act like this? To this day, my dad is still apologizing.
Myron
Like,
would say, that nobody made you act like that.
I don't listen. I'm sorry. Like, because I have no shame in my game. So the altercation with my dad, we're literally trying to find a part for my vehicle. I'm in college, okay? I'm home for the summer. It's hot as shit. The
Story
AC
time with
in
me.
my car. And my father is a certified HVAC technician. My father is a certified ASC mechanic. My father is a certified plumber, electrician. So he can do all this. We're trying to find a part to fix the AC in my car. My father has a really this is why I try to keep myself calm because I've seen him take it to the max. He's a very bipolar person, undiagnosed, but we call him bipolar because he's Sour Patch Kid. One minute he sour and one minute he's sweet. He the type of nigga to cuss you out, call you all kind of names, stupid ass motherfucker. You need some gas money to go to the party? What the fuck is wrong with you? But we looking for this part for my car, right? Because I had a Taurus. And he said something smart out his mouth, like in the way of, I'm trying to do you a favor. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so he got an attitude with me and tossed the phone and hit me in my face with it. When I tell you I hopped up so motherfucking fast and was standing over top of him, like fist ball, like why the fuck you hit me in my face with that phone? Going for it. He stood up and tried to choke me. And what did I just say? Don't hit me in my face. Don't spit on me. And don't choke me. You violated twice. And my father, when he's talking, he's a spitter. So y'all already know he done hit all three marks. Now we got beef. And we going for it in the living room. To the point, my sister done picked up the phone and called my mother at work, and she did all the commotion. And to this day, my father's still apologizing for his behavior, and I'm just kind of like, Whatever. My brother and my sister make jokes about me whipping his ass in the living room, in the dining room, like mopping him. And I'm like, yo, that's not funny. Like, that's my father. I should never
Yeah,
have that
I'd
kind of
probably,
beef.
I'd probably still be apologizing about that too. Even if it was my boys, if I was in that situation with my boys, I probably
Yeah, it's
always feel bad about that.
like
I probably
I,
always feel bad about that. Yeah, I get where you're
it's
coming from with that.
crazy.
Being a father and realizing you put your kid in that position, like it's actually really your fault. You overreacted and you put your kid in that position.
Overreacted.
Yeah, I would never be able to live that down in
And
my own head and my own
I
soul. So I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, and I think that's why I don't beef with people because a lot of times beef do come off as an overreaction or something. Not all the time. I'm not saying all the time. Sometimes your beef with somebody is very warranted. But a lot of times, like you said, beefs be one sided and it be because somebody mad about some shit that really that's on you. You caused that beef. So like my dad was mad at me for a minute behind that, right?
Mhm.
And it was more so because my sister and brothers is making jokes about it, and I'm going on about my dad. Like, and at the point,
Guess you,
I'm at,
I guess you would be mad if you salty.
like, I just am kind of like, listen, we got it in, we thugged it out, we got busy. Go find that part that fixes AC in my car. It's hot. That's how I move, and people don't like that about me. That's why I say I don't have no beefs because again, I will mock you, and then the next day I'll be like, "So what we eating for lunch?"
That's crazy.
Like, I mean, especially if I feel like we over the hump. Like you said, we done got
Yeah, no,
busy. It's
you're right.
over with. What do I need to be mad for? Like,
Right.
I only hold stuff like that or issues I have with people. I only carry that in a beef like way if I feel like you still being disrespectful towards me when I'm like, I, we still on this shit. Like I just had a conversation with somebody. I was like, that was Saturday. I feel like you're carrying Saturday into today and yesterday and the day before that. Like this happened 4 days ago. Like you mad at me. I didn't know you had whatever going on. And then you replied and responded to me because of something I inadvertently did that had nothing to do with you. And you flipped out on me. And I'm just kind of like, what the fuck? Now imagine me being mad about that all weekend and carrying
Right.
it into the work weekend, and you beefing with me because I'm just kind of like, all right. I mean, it is what it is. Like that's why I said people probably beef with me, and I don't have no knowledge of it.
That's
they
always a
probably be
that's always a thing.
they probably be fucking mad. But so yeah, Myron, I wish some of these wild ass stories that I got to tell was fairy tales. But again, I think I provoke a lot of beef with people. They got beef with me because of how I operate, how I move. Like I can make a nigga mad real quick.
Yeah,
I literally have been having a regular conversation with a motherfucker, and they done went up a whole octave because I'm basically talking them down. Like I'm walking them down in the conversation, and they mad. They can't express themselves, so they turn up on me, and I'm like, "What did I say? What did I do? I'm just, am I wrong though?" And that really be making people mad. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me what I said was wrong. Like I'm sure Marley got beef with me right now because I told her everybody that don't like me in your life, it's because of you. I don't got no problems with them. Like I don't think about them a second. I was like, but they got a whole bunch of weird energy towards me, and
mm,
it's because of you. It's because I was standing on business for you. I was like, but have you corrected that? They got beef with me. You telling me I'm supposed to just be like, oh, why are you mad at me? No,
right.
I don't. No, I'm not addressing that. That shit's on you. You caused that. Like I told her, I
That's
said,
real.
your aunt at your graduation ain't speak to me. Like she got beef with me for whatever the reason. I don't know what the reason is. But what I said to Bernie was, your aunt ain't spoke to me. Said she called my phone telling me to tell you and your daddy to stop posting her kids. Since you can block her, you don't need to be posting her kids. I said, Marty, that was behind you. She called my phone about some shit you did because you blocked her and she couldn't get to you. And your daddy wasn't talking to her. So what did they do? They used me as a catalyst. And I'm just kind of
That's
like, now
crazy.
how I get in it? So I called her father and was like, your sister just called me, and I was like, please let her know. Don't. It's not cool to call my phone like that. Her Marley blocking her. I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm not in that.
Right.
I said what I said about this whole situation. If don't nobody agree with me, too damn bad. I said what I said. Like that's how I be rocking about shit like that. So y'all can be mad all y'all want. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. When I tell you her aunt ain't said a damn thing to me since, a damn thing. But
That's real.
now
I know.
she done unblocked her aunt. Her and her aunt talk all the time, yada yada, because she
Yep.
getting what she want out of her aunt, right? So she gonna be like, "Well, you could have talked to her." I said, "Marley, your grandfather talked to me. His wife talked to me. I I spoke. They spoke. I said everybody else looking at me like I got two motherfucking heads. Okay. I said, but this is why I told you I wasn't coming to your graduation. Because I knew you knew that this was a thing, but you don't want to address it. So you
Mm,
are perpetuating people's problems or beefs with me, all behind you. And so this is why I say I don't really deal in that because a lot of the times people got issues with me, it don't even be because of nothing I directly did except for staying on business.
right.
Get over it. Like you mad for fucking what? So I was like, hey, look, because I told her what happened was I said, I'm not coming to your trunk party. Because remember I told you I didn't want to go to her graduation in person.
I
We was just
remember.
honey. And so yeah. Awkward. I'm standing there just like this, talking to the grandfather. And so they was like, you're not coming to dinner? No.
Nah.
He was like, well, you not? Because again, they so used to me doing everything, right? For my I was like, no. I said, she's lucky I'm here in person. He was like, oh. And so I guess they must have had conversation about me afterwards. And I'm like, the fact that Marley, you talking about this with other people, but you not rectifying it.
Yeah, it's a problem.
You the
Big
drama
problem.
too. You
You,
cause
yeah, yeah,
beefs.
yeah. You the
And I was
fuel.
like,
You the
I don't.
fuel.
You the fuel for the fire. So guess what? Now I gotta dead your ass too. So no, I'm not coming to your trunk party. I guess I'll give you some money to buy some stuff for school.
Mm.
But then I'm a bitch, and I must be beefing with you. No, I am setting boundaries and enforcing them. And a lot of people be taking beefs, boundaries as beefs.
Myra said, I was just trying to keep it cloudy just in case, but you want to go clearing things up. And then he said, ain't no beef in the pregnant zone.
No pregnant zone. Mario, you'll be happy to know I'm about 6 months free of the pregnant zone.
She off the pregnant zone, Myra.
I'm so glad.
Oh, man.
I've been
That's
so
good, though.
well. Yeah, I'm like,
That's good.
sheesh. But yeah, that's why.
That's good.
Listen, another reason why I don't have time to beef with nobody. I have to worry about keeping my shit together a little bit. And
I hear that.
if I got any type of issues with somebody else, when I got issues with myself, we got a problem. I don't got time to be worried about nobody else like that. I just don't. That's why I don't be understanding. Like sometimes beefs be because you don't want to focus on the shit you need to be focused on. It's easier to focus on somebody else and the problem you got with them than to focus on your shit. This is
That
the
could be true.
unfortunate
I
facts.
could get behind that.
Just the unfortunate facts.
I
And
can get that.
I wish people would be more mature. Like,
Yeah,
you got your situations, you said
yeah,
can't deal, can't talk. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
yeah,
obviously something that's a little more major. But
yeah.
per the definition, it's literally a argument, a disagreement, a grudge. That shit can be resolved. It really
Most
can.
times.
It,
And if it can't be
so
resolved, then as you said, remove yourself from the situation.
right,
If it
like
can't be resolved,
respectfully,
just keep your distance. Keep your distance.
just respectfully.
If it's, you know what I mean? Like I said, I think I truly 100% believe that like genuine, well-founded beefs have to have some serious weight behind it, some serious stakes behind it to where there's things that you can't change or can't, uh, you can't bring that back across the bridge, right? But with grudges or beefs or whatever, I do believe that 90% of them, at the very least, can't be solved, can't be resolved, or you can turn your back on the situation. So, like I said, despite where I'm at in my life, my situations, I 100% encourage everybody. If you still have a beef with somebody, resolve it today.
Yeah.
Resolve
Because
it as
tomorrow
soon
not
as
promised.
possible.
Tomorrow not
Resolve
promised.
it as soon as possible. You beefing with that person, hey, like me said, tomorrow not promised. Go fuck them up today. Okay?
Hey, what they do? Clark T. Clark T. Come here, come get this one time for the one time.
Okay.
You
You
know
know,
what I'm saying?
don't don't
Bust your
don't
ass right quick.
don't sit there and hold on to that for the next 3 months. Go slide on them today. Okay.
Don't slow your eye block. I'm sorry, I got the Clark T. Don't slide on your arm block.
Go slide on them today.
Nigga. Oh my god. And sometimes
And
it
then,
be
and
like
then
that.
put your head to the pillow. Put your head to the pillow after you done did what you did. And sleep well, sleep it off. You know what I'm saying? You hit the showers after you done, you know what I mean? And wash their blood off you. You know what I'm saying? Drink you some good tea. Drink you some good tea. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you have a higher power or being that you believe in. Go ahead, pray, you know what I mean? Pray to them, talk to them, communicate, and rest your head.
Oh shit.
Rest your head and just, it's done. Let it go. Pray to, your higher being
Oh my
that they take it off your spirit. That now that you've done what you've done, you know what I'm saying? That that, that you
Woo,
are
Jesus.
what's the word? Released.
Redeemed. You redeemed yourself.
You are released from
Yeah.
the shackles. The shackles of beef and grudges. Okay.
Got the
Uh
shackles off my feet so I can dance. Woo!
Myron
It's
said, I'm
still
beefing with
beefing.
everybody having a barbecue tomorrow or Saturday and don't have a plate for me because my birthday is on Saturday. Damn, I wish I knew your birthday was on Saturday. I'd have worked something out for you. I'd have worked something out for you so that you could get a plate, bro. I ain't gonna
If you
hold
was in
you.
the area, I tell you slide
Matter of
through.
fact, matter of fact, I might be able to put a plate aside for you. You could slide Saturday to pick it up since
Do
we don't
that.
live too far from each other.
Do
I
that.
just might be able to do that for you, good brother. Now that you put your bid in, I'm gonna see what's to the situation tomorrow.
Hey, Myra, what they say? Closed mouths don't get fed.
Closed mouths don't get fed, literally, apparently.
Hey,
You
literally.
know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
beef
Myra,
no further, my brother.
don't be beefing with him if he ain't got that plate for you.
Yeah. Don't beef for me,
Cause you know how
nigga.
niggas be mad behind some food, baby. And nigga was, hey, listen. See, this is why I say I don't take beef literal. Cause when I be eating my shit, well, it was in there for 2 days, and I know how you are. You don't eat leftovers after 2 days. Bitch, I wanted that shit. Now we beefing. You better go get me some more. Big Demo and his ass. Go replace that shit right now. I beef about little dumb shit. Like, to me, beef be little stupid shit. Like, I be hitting with the nigga. Why the fuck? Like, I beef about that shit and it be over. Fix it, rectify. You done fucked it up, fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man.
Facts.
But these
Facts.
long term beefs
But
and grudges and
seriously,
shit,
yeah, man,
yeah,
it's for a lot of ways it's unhealthy.
it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? I ain't perfect, so I ain't judging y'all because clearly, like I said, I am where I am, and I
Yeah.
can tell y'all, it's I can tell y'all, it took even with that, it took a long time. It took some therapy to manage where I am with it to where I wasn't like obsessed with it
Yeah.
or so forth and so on to where I could just kind of be like, all right, like it's up, but it's not all the way to the ceiling up.
If it's
So
up, then it's stuck. If it's up,
yeah,
then it's
it's
stuck.
stuck. It's stuck where it's at. It's
It's
stuck where
stuck.
it's at. It's never coming back down.
Ain't never
But
coming
at the
back.
same time, I don't have to indulge. I don't have to, you know, wrap my brain about finding out how to get even and all this kind of stuff that honestly did plague me for a while. So, like I said, I don't. Well, part of the reason of having this discussion is being transparent, letting y'all know, you know what I mean? I know it's hard for y'all to believe, but I do have my flaws. Um, and nonetheless, still letting y'all know that as a community, I love y'all enough to want better for y'all than whatever issues I'm still holding on, whatever problems I still have. I'm not saying that because people like to do that, right? People like to have their flaws and their issues, and because it's their flaws and their issues, that makes it okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that makes it right somehow. I can tell you that despite the fact that my beefs are 100% justified, it's not okay to have them. It's not a good thing for me. It's not healthy. It's not uplifting me in any way. And fortunately, I'm not at the point where I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
But I could tell y'all for a short time, it was really bad. It was really really bad. It was really really bad.
Yeah,
Um.
I think that's more like a hatred.
So,
It's
oh, it
some form of
was.
hatred.
Oh, it was. It was all that. It was all that. It was all that.
I,
Like we talking
you
about
know,
waking up with a bitter taste in my mouth. Pause. Because I really thought that I was going to like get up that morning and go like hurt something. Like, and the fact that I had other things to do besides that, I was upset. Like, wait,
yeah,
why do I have to go be
that's
responsible instead of getting my lick back? Like, you know what I mean?
elevated
So
anger is what I like to call that.
like
Elevated
it
anger.
was shoot, I don't even think anger did it justice. It was rage. It was 100% rage, pure rage,
Yeah,
unadulterated,
yeah.
unadulterated. Like
And
that
to me,
rage that have you doing stupid
that's
stuff, like hitting things and just indiscriminately yelling
driving.
out of nowhere. Yeah, that, yup. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I was on that type time, man. I'm glad that's
Yeah,
not where I'm at no more. But yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So, like I
That's to
said, part of
me.
the conversation was, I think I saw something that said, people talk about healing and act like healing is clean and act like healing is pretty, act like healing means everything is fixed. So I'm showing y'all that in my issue, I'm healing. I'm not healed yet, but I'm healing. I'm getting towards a place. It's taking a while, but I'm getting towards a place to where I don't have to wear everything on my back, to where me being able to handle things and do certain things to take care of it, that'll help me get to a place where I'm completely at peace with everything.
Yeah.
Um, But again, I don't anybody who feel like they in my shoes or anything like it, and maybe I'm the only person who's gonna watch this and feel the way I feel, then that's great. That is great. When I'm wrong, I don't want people to be wrong with me. Some people love that, where it's like, oh, because that means what I'm saying is right, and what I'm saying is just because they agree with me. They know what I'm talking about. They feel what I'm feeling. Like, no, I don't want this for none of y'all. I don't want none of what I described for none of y'all. And if any of y'all are at that place, I 100% implore you to go seek help, mediation, intervention, whether it be professional therapist, your spiritual advisor, both, your beloved, trusted, right hand man or woman or person, whatever that is. Just don't let it be any of the, bad habits. Don't let it be alcohol. Don't let it be substances. Don't let it be, drowning it in whatever. Just literally go get help. And I promise you, you can get to a better place. I promise you, you can.
For sure.
Even if the beef is justified, you can get to a better place to where you're not letting it consume you as a person. Because the thing that you also realize is sometimes is that even if that person feels that way about you, it's not eating them up the way it's tearing you up. Because you might be a better person than that. Like shitty people, they get by. Shitty people get by doing shitty things.
They do.
But people who know better, it fucks with them more. It
Mm-hmm.
messes with you more because that part of you that knows that you shouldn't be indulging in that, it's a conflict with the way you're behaving and the way that you're acting. So free yourself from it as soon as possible, however possible, and know that it's possible to do so. My free tarot reader. Hey, some people is into that. That's their thing. That's thing. Whatever your thing is, I ain't finna judge. I mean, I might laugh a little bit depending on what it is you mention. But at the end of the day, if that truly sets you free and gets you to be in a better space, shit,
Yeah.
do it. Okay. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk tonight. Thank you for uh technical difficulties that dogged us all night. Um, Jesus, Paul's eating you up and tearing you up. You're right. You got me on that one. Um, hey, that was a bad one. Damn, slipped. But yeah, like I said, man, don't let that carry on for another day, week, whatever. You know, go work it out, go talk it out, or go fuck them up. Like whatever it is you got to do.
I was
You know what
gonna
I'm
call
saying?
it the last one.
Cause sometimes like not to be like that. And I'm not here to
I
advocate violence. I'm not here to advocate
am.
violence specifically, but sometimes like I know people say
Sometimes you
violence
just
is
gotta
never the
fuck.
answer. I
Sometimes you
don't
gotta
believe
fuck
that.
people up.
I
Sometimes you
don't
just gotta
believe
fuck them up.
I don't believe that violence is never the answer.
Hey,
I know for a
let.
fact.
Sometimes you
I
just gotta
know
let people
for a
have it.
fact. I know for a fact that a good fist to the jaw sometimes clears out a lot of shit between you and another person.
You deserve this
A
ass
good
whooping.
body
I'm just
slam,
gonna
a good body
rationalize.
slam will reset somebody. You know, put some blood in their mouth. You know, they got to think about things. You okay? So whatever it is you have to do, don't let it linger. Um, Shout out to again everybody who got us to 101. Thank you. We look forward to y'all helping multiply that tenfold, 20-fold, 100-fold. This train is not uh, stopping at a station anytime soon. Uh, there's gonna be ebbs and flows, but we still going forward, man. Um, we are on episode 82. Speaking of 100, we on episode 82. If y'all got some ideas or some things y'all want to see for episode 100, by all means, throw in some suggestions, some ideas, some requests, because we got to celebrate our 100th episode. We absolutely have to. And it'll be here sooner than you know it. We are already on episode 82 as of tonight. Um, what else? What else? Is there anything else I have to promote, plug, whatever it is? I don't think so right now. Of course, everybody from Podcast Link Philly, go ahead, tap in with them. Tap in with Cranking Jeeps over there. You know what I'm saying, in the DMV. Shout out to those
Always.
brothers. Shout out to Talk Heavy. They on tonight as well. So definitely tap in with them. Uh I hope you celebrated Juneteenth as well as you about to celebrate July the 4th. Um,
I'm just here for the fireworks,
and if
boss.
you're not going to do neither one, then I can respect that too to a certain extent. Well, no, I don't respect you not celebrating
I don't
Juneteenth.
respect that
It's okay.
shit.
Um, but at the end of the day, if you just taking it as a time to go ahead, cook, spend time with your family, or get some extra sleep, whatever it is, I hope y'all have a great 4th of July, great weekend, great whatever. When you see this, know we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We would not be here without y'all. On behalf of A.C.E, our brother, that's who we always be. On behalf of Denver's mom, aka the owner of Simply Nishay Catering and co-owner of Second Line Express, Ish with the
Hey.
cake. On behalf of our beloved host who has returned to us, Mimi, the goddess, aka Big Mish.
That has a whole new meaning. We'll have to talk about that at some point on the show.
All right, say that. Say that. That looks like a good way to open another episode.
I mean,
Um, as I always say, be smart, be respectful, be patient, be kind to as many people as you possibly can. I know some people gonna make that impossible. Fuck those people. At the end of the day, every single day, at the beginning of the day, at any point of the day, just make sure every day you take the time out to be kind to all 101 of yourselves because you
pour it out.
cannot pour out of an empty cup. We appreciate y'all. Take care of yourselves. We love y'all, and we gonna see y'all on the next one. We going though.